Harmony is an all-ages school in Bloomington, founded in 1974.
I've been working in the public schools here for about a year before that, both as a volunteer and then as a student teacher. And I really felt that in order to provide a holistic type of educational structure, you really had to get to know the parents well, you had to understand where the kids lived, and as I said, you had to understand what they do when they're not in school, per se. The school that we were working at, they were afraid of that. They really thought that if you get to know kids too well, if you find out things that they're doing, you got to do something about them. And I just couldn't accept that. I felt like I really wanted to understand young people's whole situation. So we started the school because there was no other option for us, and we really couldn't do that within the existing school system.
The most important thing that I do with the kids every day is really just being with them in the present, having conversations, and kind of preparing the environment so that they'll have a lot of choices, a lot of variety of choices and ways to express themselves.
We're doing a unit on Roald Dahl right now. Students have just finished reading James and the Giant Peach. Some are writing alternate endings and others are illustrating scenes from the story. My life has made an interesting circle around Harmony. I went to school here, and then I sent my daughter here, and now I teach here.
Kids like to go because they make friends and discover new things every day.
I really like Harmony because of all the responsibilities and freedom.
The autonomy that teachers have here is probably pretty unique. Instead of having to teach students how to take tests like so many of our colleagues have to do in the public schools, we're allowed to pursue passions in our lives. I really enjoy being an English teacher.
I teach my math class as if it is college prep. How I see fit and what I think is a natural progression and what I think would be good as a math curriculum.
The life science classes I teach are biochemistry, cells and genes, ecology, and anatomy and physiology. One of the most popular classes that I teach is the capstone class. It's a research seminar course, usually for juniors and seniors to really do their own independent project. It gives them a sense of the experimental method and scientific design. And that's a class that alumni often come back and say it was really helpful because it really gives them a sort of the college experience of doing independent work. We have school-wide days that we do service projects, like Earth Day and Social Action Day. And kids get involved with Mother Hubbard's Cupboard, which is our local food pantry. Students a few years ago came up with the idea of doing a tree sculpture with solar panels on it.
This is the Harmony School solar sculpture. I was a part of the energy class that put it together. May 1st, 2015, we got it out.
And the students work to figure out all the nitty-gritty details about voltage and load and all of that stuff, and then we put it up on the grounds.
It saved 590 pounds of CO2 so far and 347 kilowatt hours.
Nobody's anonymous, where kids are treated with respect and conflict resolution strategies are taught, and that the whole democratic ethos that we have here where the young people feel a strong sense of ownership.
Students make a lot of choices with discipline and things too. It's not just the teacher says you do this and the principal says that. All the community building that goes on with family meeting and students airing their differences and learning to use their own voices, respecting each other, listening to each other.
If we create the rules with a group of students, they will own those rules. And they will help each other to stick to those rules.
I can go up to pretty much anyone in the school and like say what's on my mind, and like that will be treated with like a level of respect, which I think is once again like incredibly unique.
A senior project is just a semester-long project that every senior has to complete in order to graduate from Harmony.
To allow somebody to really explore something really in depth that they thought they might want to pursue after high school graduation.
You're supposed to fund it yourself, you're supposed to plan it yourself, you're supposed to work out all the logistics.
It's not traditionally like a specific academic thing. People can choose whatever they want, really. Whatever interests them, they can do a project on.
And to work under the tutelage of a mentor somewhere, but to really not be distracted by other responsibilities.
It helps you decide what you're going to do with your future.
I'm doing digital photography.
For my senior project, I will be making 3 to 10 minute long videos.
My senior project will be on software engineering and robotics.
Discussing trans and gender non-conforming people.
And it helps you answer questions that you might have about this field.
Enhancing my skills in digital photography and hopefully Photoshop.
Interviewing people in the community, authors and doctors.
I went to Kalahari Meerkat Project in South Africa with Zurich University to study wild meerkat behavior.
I'm going to be learning programming languages such as C++ and Java through online courses offered by Stanford University.
I am making a movie.
For the robotics side of my project, I will be building my own quad rotor.
Education for life.
The faculty and the students of all ages can work together to really make this like a model type multi-generational community.
I think that there's lots to learn from people who are younger or older than you.
Just be who I want to be. I don't have to fit myself within any special group. I guess that's just something about Harmony that is amazing.
Express yourself and show who you really are.